Hi guys. Disclaimers, these are my thoughts and opinions, and also I swear, and a little bit of housekeeping. If you've not noticed and you are subscribed to me, I do currently have a giveaway running for my current subscribers. So check out the video that I made on that, right? But this isn't about this. The headline: nearly 9 out of 10 set to lose PIP payments after DWP changes. Now, I'm gonna try and read you this, but at the end of the day, we're not taxing the rich. There are people who have humongous amounts of wealth who aren't paying their fair share of taxes. And we're being told by the media that if we did that, they'd just take their money elsewhere. So we'd lose out. Oh, right. So we're going through this shit, right? Labour's proposed new personal independence payment 4-point rule will lead to almost 9 out of 10 current standard daily living awards failing on renewal, a Freedom of Information request has revealed. So they've not told us. Somebody's had to go out and look for this. The Benefits and Work website said its Freedom of Information request to the Department for Work and Pensions was evidence of plans to virtually abolish the standard rate of PIP via what it claims is a seemingly small change to the scoring system. The government plans to reduce the daily living PIP component from claimants who do not score 4 points or higher for at least one activity when their PIP award is reviewed from November 2026. I'm just going to leave that there for now. Might come back to it. I have PIP, right? And before that, it was disability living allowance. And over the two, I fought to get a payment for 15 years. Now, I cannot stand up straight, right? If I was to be in a work environment, somebody would get hurt, probably me. But you remember how over the years they've been bringing in this no blame, no claim. No blame, no claim. Where there's blame, there's a claim. That's the one. Where there's blame, there's a claim. So I could go into somebody's place of work, fall over, take out an entire set of shelves, and they get sued because I weren't meant to be there because I'm not safe on my feet. Do you see the logic of that, of me not being able to work? Never mind the fact that I fucking forget what I'm doing half the bloody time, right? But ultimately, it's just sheer exhaustion. I can stand up for 5 minutes, but after that, I've got to sit down for 20, and my brain is fried because I've overworked it, right? And these the forms you have to fill in, the criteria, the hoops you have to jump through are all the same size. Sorry for bollocking it up there, but it's like literally everybody has to fit through. I have the when you fill in any of these forms and they send you out the form, you didn't do this, sometimes it's that you just can't articulate what your problem is. And most of the time it's like, well, it's not this bad. I remember the first time, maybe the second that I applied, no, it was the first time, this dude, this Indian fellow who were gorgeous, came out driving a sports car, like it was a 2-seater, personalised number plates, sports car. And he came out and he made me hold a saucepan. And because I could pick up this saucepan, I was denied. And he was paid handsomely for that. It is all a con. All a con. You will be found fit for work if you are unfit for work, because the criteria is utter bollocks, right? You've got somebody with a mental health problem, and they're like, oh no, people are overdiagnosed with oh, we've got young people like who can't fucking communicate. That's on you for a start off. You've kept them all sat in fucking hoops 6 feet apart, mate. Anyways, right? So they're like, oh no, like these people, they've got a bit of anxiety, they can't work. What happens if they have a meltdown on a shift? Who pays for that? Who pays for the aftermath of that? How do they keep their job through that? Some people just can't work. Some people are not suited to that environment. So how's about, instead of fitting them back into work through whatever fucking shaped hole you can shove them through, how's about you encourage them to be what they're good at? How's about that? For an idea. Fucking crazy suggestion. Just let people do what they were born to do. Anyways. So, according to the Freedom of Information request, the department has revealed the proportion of current claimants who would lose out under this rule as of January 2025. Out of 1,608,000 enhanced daily living awards, 13%, I'm not even going to say that number, get fewer than 4 points. Out of 1,283,000 standard daily living awards, 87% get fewer than 4 points. The Office for Budget Responsibility has also suggested that the number of claimants who will lose their awards will not be as high as the 1,325,250 that these figures suggest. You realise that they're just bamboozling you with fucking numbers, right? At this point. Instead, they argue that the actual number will be 800,000 because people will fight harder to be awarded a 4-point descriptor. People will fight harder? What? You're either awarded it, you're either fucking disabled or you're not. What they're saying is that people like me who have been batted back for 15 years and persecuted and told that you have to get a job that you can't do that's making Serco money at the end of the fucking day. No. I fought, right? I fought for 15 fucking years. A lot of people don't. A lot of people fall at the many, many, many hurdles that the system places in front of you to jump over. A lot of people, some people take their own lives because they can't navigate that. And this is easier than just fucking asking the rich to pay their fair share. For why again now? Should we fucking benefits and work believes all of this utter fucking flouncy codwallop tripe believe the OBR is being too optimistic in arguing that over 500,000 claimants will be able to increase their scores because there are very limited opportunities to get 4-point descriptors, especially with some conditions. They're right? The standard of assessments is very poor in many cases, and there is a lack of understanding of many conditions because you're just fucking fitting people in little boxes. Your legs work, crack him. Off you go. You can pick up a saucepan, crack him. Off you go. Doesn't matter what your mental health is like. It doesn't matter what your physical wealth is like. If you don't tick these boxes, mate, off you fucking go. And it don't even matter. I'm so sorry. It doesn't even matter, right, that you're told to go out and get a job, because that ain't what it's about. What it's about is being you put into a fit for work program, and all of these programs are owned by Serco. So you are making rich people even richer by the very simple act of being poor. Just by being poor, just by not being able to work, there's no jobs out there for you anyway, my darling. There ain't even enough jobs for fucking able-bodied people. So there's no chance for the fucking disabled ones that are gonna fucking claim on people's business insurance because they fuck up in the workplace. They're gonna employ the people who are most able-bodied, so that don't happen. So all of this fucking shit about like, oh, it's about getting people back to work, there's no work to be had. But what'll happen, because it's happened before, is that these people will go through screening systems that are all operated by Serco, all of them, and they will ultimately, and it's the taxpayer will pay for people unemployable people to be tortured, basically psychologically tortured, right? So taxpayers pay for people who can't pay tax to be persecuted for not being able to pay tax, but their taxpayers' money will go to the people who make it. So we all have to be taxed in the first place. Because everything comes down to money. And money is owned by them bastards. The few banking family cartels who set up the monetary system in the first fucking place and own us all. Whether we like it or not, we're all slaves, mate. I'm sorry. Beyonce included. Just picked her out of a fucking lineup. But literally, all of it. Stephen Fry, let's pull him out of the bag. He's somebody I saw recently. You know, like even people, Graham Norton, rich, famous people, they're still fucked. If the world was about to blow up, they'd take them and their mates, not you. You are their servant. Ain't none of us getting saved. When push comes to shove, the people who run your world don't even care that you exist. And in fact, they'd rather you weren't here. I ain't even reading the rest of this. I'm alright. If you've made it to the end, I owe you a bevy. But please, let's fucking discuss this, because it's disgusting. Thank you for being here. Please come back and never forget that I love you all. Bye.